Welcome back. It is, what is it? It's Thanksgiving Eve. I know a lot of y'all got a lot of stuff going on, so I appreciate that. I appreciate anyone who can join me, who is joining me. I know you got a million other options of fun things you could do. So you coming on with me is greatly appreciated. Not expecting a huge turnout today. We're going to give you a show anyway. Promise you a show. If anyone does drop by, let me know if you have any questions. I answer any questions, anything like that. Absolutely, we'll answer any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns y'all may have. I'm going to continue to drop a show. I probably will be doing a live tomorrow. That's probably out, but I will drop a video tomorrow. I'll give you a show today. I'll give you a live tomorrow. We'll answer any questions. You guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? We're gonna address all of them. We're gonna go through them one at a time. And let's have a fun show. But before we get into that, guys, if you have not already, please join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. How I put the ticker up? I'm going to put the ticker up now. There you go. It's in there. I'm also going to put it in the chat and pin it for your convenience. Guys, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you Ask the Bookie anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you the updated props and everything like that. The absolute best gambling advice for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month. After you join the Patreon, head on over to carnivorebar.com. That's carnivorebar.com. It's on the move. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the nutrition of a steak in the convenience of a bar. That's carnivorebar.com. It's a meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. Carnivorebar.com. Guys, these are great. I use them when I travel. Obviously, you don't stay in this kind of shape in your 40s by eating junk. So when I travel a lot, when I'm covering fights, I pack the carnivorebar.com. It really, you eat one, it eats like a meal. And if the price is a concern, just use promo code BOXING at checkout. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10% at checkout on carnivorebar.com. All right. I want to get into today's show and get the questions, comments, super chats in just a minute. This is another quiet week. I want to send you guys out a lock or 2 or 3 or 4. There's a couple of fights that have been added that I'm going to try to get to. Callum Smith, Carlos Galvan. All of these are largely trash. Yes, these are all Troy Jones and Michael Stephenson. That's something. Aaron Bowen, James Todd. These are all very, very, very wide. I'm going to share them with y'all. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, or super chats, anything like that, because there's nothing really sexy or appealing to any of these fights at all. If you guys, I'm going to go through any of them. That's kind of intriguing. Troy Jones, Michael Stephenson, Aaron Bowen, James Todd. Any of you guys, if you guys have any interest in any of these fights, just let me know. I'm sure you don't. Ibrahim Suleiman versus Marvin Solano. I mean, that's a decent fight. Hamza Udin and Ben Norman, minus 6,000. I would not bet on that. Caleb Smith, Carlos Galvan, again, minus 6,000. Then we have Kieran Conway, Conor Walker, Cameron Vaughn, Sonny Edwards. So we got the full card. We got about 8-9 fights on this thing. Troy Jones versus Michael Stevenson. I guess we can take a look at. Aaron Bowen, James Todd. I guess something we can take a look at. Abraham Suleiman, Marvin Solano. I guess something we can take a look at. I guess it's really just these two. I mean, we can come up with something. Do you have any props on these things? No. No props. Oh, crap. There's nothing really here for us to bet on. You're not going to get any upsets here. I'll do a video on Troy Jones and Michael Stevenson. Y'all want me to do that? Y'all want something? I was already working on a different video. I was already working on Navarrete and Valdez too. But I'm going to curb that. Tonight, I'll grind this one out for you. Get you guys something. Get you guys another video out for this week. So that'll be out tomorrow. I'll grind it out tonight. Put it out for you guys tomorrow. Get you guys something. And then you'll get a lock. You'll get at least one lock. You're probably going to get 2 locks this week. But this is another trash week. I'll get you out 2 locks. They're not going to be the best odds in the world because you can only work with what you can work with. I'm going to send over the first lock while I'm live. They're not giving me any props on any of these bets. Guys, this is super gay. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, let me know if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, anything like that. Put them in the comments. I know this is a super, super busy day. Super, super busy. I know you guys have a lot to do. You guys are probably out doing what young people do, especially if you're in the United States. If you're in the UK, you have no excuse not to be live with me, except that, it's whatever it is, 2 o'clock in the morning. What time is it in the UK? It's 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the UK. So, there's no excuse to not be on with me. I'm going to figure out 2 different locks for y'all. Okay. Here's a lock for you guys. Minus 244. Not terrible. This is an easy lock. Troy Jones, Abraham Suleiman, Kieran Conway, Conor Walker, all on the money line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Money line, Conor Walker, Kieran Conway, Abraham Suleiman, and Troy Jones will get you to minus 244. Guys, that's not terrible. That's an easy money parlay. That's super, super easy. That's super easy. And it can't miss either. I mean, this is a home run, and I'm going to work out another one for you too. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, guys. Suleiman, Conway, Walker, and Troy Jones. You guys like this? This is an easy money parlay, minus 244. I'm gonna lock this up. Guys, you just gotta tip. I'm gonna work out another one for my Patreons. But I'm giving y'all this. This is a home run. This is sexy as hell. I like this a lot. I love this. This is one of the great ones. This is one of the absolute great ones. Conor Walker money line, Kieran Conway money line, Abraham Suleiman money line, Troy Jones money line. I'm gonna get you another one. I'm gonna get you another 2 or 3 leg parlay on top of that to help me make some even more money because it's been slow. It's been slow. I want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to be content. Um, Abraham Suleiman, British guy, 23 years old, 5-0, 3 knockouts. He's coming up a technical decision over Kevin Trana. That was back in September. That was on the Terry Harper card with Rihanna Dixon, Peter McGrail, Brad Foster. It was on that card just 2 months ago, and he's back. Before that, he fought Jesus Gonzalez, a 3-1 largely unknown fighter. That was on another Shannon Ryan, I guess, Lewis Crocker and Conor Walker. So he's been on those level cards. This is a good showing for him. He's a good fighter. And then Troy Jones as well. Troy Jones, 11-0, light heavyweight, six knockouts. Not a huge hitter. Good fighter, 26 years old. Like I said, 11-0, 6 knockouts. My dog wants in on this. My dog wants to get in, so we're going to let my dog in. Come on in, dog. Come on in. We love you, dog. Michael Stevenson, he last fought on August 17th. He outclassed Leon Willings, who similar level to Michael Stevenson. Kind of the best fight of his career, the biggest fight of his career, and this was back in August. Wide unanimous decision. We'll do a video on that fight as well. Get you guys out some good content. I mean, this is not the most loaded card, but we can make some money on this. We can definitely make some money on this card. I think it's a decent card to make money on. I'm gonna get you guys 2 locks. I don't mind the odds on these things. Obviously Callum Smith, very very wide, different thing like that. Stay busy fight for Callum Smith. Not gonna do much for you. 29-2. Callum Smith fought Artur Beterbiev was stopped in 7 rounds in a mostly one-sided fight. He lost to Canelo back in 2020. He's fought just 3 times since then. Once in 2021, once in 2022, not at all in 2023. Last time he fought was January 2024, and he went from 2 tune-up fights in 21, 22, took a year and a half off or so. Fought Beterbiev, and he's been off for 10 months since, but it'll be good to have him back. But there's a 4-leg parlay for you. Troy Jones, Ibrahim Suleiman, Conor Walker, Kieran Conway, and Conor Walker, all on the money line, and we'll work out another little parlay for you guys as well. So you got that. Does anyone have any props on these things? You guys have any props on Jones going the distance? I like Jones by decision. I like Conway and Kelly to go the distance. I like Walker and Richardson to go the distance. I like a lot of these fights to go the distance. I want to see if you guys have any props on it. The only fight I have props on is Sonny Edwards and Galalia Fai. Yeah, I don't have no props on nothing else. All right, give me 1 second. Vaughn Edwards. This is a good fight to make some money on. No props on Hard Rock either. This is getting annoying. This is low key annoying. It's not. They don't want you to make any money on props this week. I'm gonna pull up something real quick. So I wanted to share this. This is pro boxing odds. And this is what we have. Everything I just mentioned. And then Greg O'Neill and Taylor Bevan. I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. So I don't know who these people are. Taylor Bevan and Greg O'Neill are boxers, I suppose. Uh, Taylor Bevan is making his pro debut against a guy who's 7-8-1, which is a lot of experience for a guy making his pro debut. Are we familiar with Taylor Bevan? I'm gonna check his amateur career. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, want to ask me anything, feel free to ask me anything. I'm trying to look into this guy, Taylor Bevan's amateur career. Looks like he's had a pretty extensive amateur career. He's fought in the U.S., he's fought in Italy, England, Germany. He's fought all over the place. It looks pretty extensive. Any of the British guys familiar with him? Anyone familiar with him at all? Let me pull this box back up. Taylor Bevan. Extensive amateur career. He's fought in internationals all over the place. Amir Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Fought Jorge Soto. Fights Kevin Schumann a lot. Eric Mendoza. You know, deep amateur pedigree. He's fought internationally, fought all over the world. So I'm guessing he's really good amateur, making his pro debut. He's just 23, so I guess he's a guy to keep an eye on. You know, he's making his pro debut against a really good fighter in Greg O'Neill. Seven, 8-1, 5 knockouts. Fought Ben Whitaker recently. I mean, this is not George Mitchell. This is not a terrible fighter. You know, the guys he's lost to, all Diego Costa, Felix Cash, Ben Whitaker. You know, he's been in with decent fighters. So, I mean, I imagine this is an opponent probably should test him. Should test him. You guys have no questions, comments, thoughts, super chat, something like that. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go through this one more time. I'm going to get you guys out the lock of the week as well. So this is one lock. I'm going to put this on the Patreon. You guys are getting it first. If anyone's in here, Troy Jones, Abraham Suleiman, Kieran Conway, Conor Walker. Nice little 4-leg parlay. Easy money, ridiculously easy money. I'm going to get this out to the Patreons today. And then I will get you guys out another one later in the week, either Thursday, Friday, probably Friday morning. I'm just going to wait to see if the props come out, and then we'll play with it a little bit from here. But this is going to be the first one. So I'm teasing this. I'm getting this out there for you guys. If you guys are listening, which no one is, and it's understandable. I ain't mad at you. Hell no, I ain't mad at you. I understand what it is. But I'm going to get this out to you. That's one lock. You guys can take that. And we're going to work out another one. And I can promise you it's going to have Sonny Edwards and Galalia Fires in it, and Cameron Vuong is going to be a part of it. So we can basically lock that up for sure. All right, I'm giving you guys a little heads up there, a little inside information. Macho Gavacho says, I know there are no props on Hard Rock, but next week's McPhail-McCann matchup has me as hard as a in anticipation. I'll get to that video. I'll do that video for y'all. Hang on. You got props on Hard Rock on that? Let me see. Shoot. All right. That sucks. We'll find it. I'll find something. McGrail and McCann. I don't have any bets on this at all. I have no props on them. I don't have any book on it at all, Macho. McCann, is that what we're calling him now? McPhail, or is that a typo? That's funny. I guess we're calling him McPhail. Oh, it's on that card. I gotcha. Let me see if I got props. You guys, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the chat now. I will get to them. I want to get to this. Oh, here we go. I got no props on it over on DraftKings. Macho, I got what props do you have? McCann. Who do we like? Tentatively, I like McCann. Who do we like? I mean, I like McGrail. Who are we favoring in this fight between two guys I don't think are particularly good? Eddie Hearn thinks McGrail is the real deal. Thinks he's the way, the truth, and the life. I don't necessarily see that. This is not a great fight. Won twice since the Jericho Quinn knockout, Peter McPhail. Is that what we're calling him now? We're calling him Peter McPhail? Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was on. Okay, yeah. I got no props on it. Macho, you got props on this that are getting you hard as a rock? All I got is the money line. I think I like McGrail. Not sure. I kind of like McGrail. I'm gonna. If you guys have no last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, I'm gonna wrap this up. If y'all do, put them in the chat now. Yeah. What do you have on the props? I mean, we like the fight to go the distance, right? McGrail's got a bunch of knockouts, but he knocked out Brad Foster. We like the fight to go the distance, yeah? When was the last time a Dennis McCann fight did not go? Joe Ham? He knocked Joe Ham out in the 8th round. I like the fight to go the distance. What props do you have on this fight? That are getting you hard as a rock, as you said. Ooh, okay. What are the props on the fight to go the distance? About minus 400 or so to go the distance. Minus 300, minus 400, somewhere in that range. That's not a bad prop. I'm guessing you like McCann to win the fight, McGrail to win the fight. I like McGrail to win the fight. I would lean towards McGrail for sure. But I'll get to it. We're a couple weeks out, 4 weeks out, whatever, 3 weeks out, whatever it is. But we'll get to that for sure. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. I would get it on that. That gets me hard as a rock too. Macho Gavacho. I appreciate that. All right, guys. it's been a slow week. Thanks for hanging with me, getting through this. We're through this week. Things start to get better next week. I'm going to get that lockout to you guys in just a few moments. But let me know if you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I got to go watch my Brooklyn Nets play without Cam Thomas. I am rocking the Cam Thomas jersey because that is the homie. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. Well, it says 3 to 4, but you know that's 3 to 4 weeks, and then they're going to reevaluate him. So I got to get in on that. Otherwise, guys, I appreciate everyone dropping by. It's November 27th, 2024, from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.